What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Big Country. Big shout out, as always, to Wayne, as well as to Han Solo and Tim and everyone who's been involved in this deep dive. But shout out to Wayne specifically. He mentioned there's like 2 other discs, and I looked around for things I had already downloaded, and I found No Place Like Home represents Disc 2, Part 1 and Part 2. So if there's anything on those 2 parts or on that second disc, I now have that ready to go on my music computer, meaning anything that I've not already reacted to. So basically, I'll just continue to do whatever seems best, and big shout out to Wayne for helping guide me through that. In any case, as we move toward the end of this original or primary folder for No Place Like Home, the next track, make sure I have this right, yeah, the next track is Heart of the World. Obviously, heart, in a biological sense, it pumps and regulates blood. It is essential to life, and in many ways, it is the organ which ensures the functioning and survival of every other organ you have. And thus, in metaphor and figurative meaning, it often is the linchpin, the essential element that keeps everything else functioning. Now, heart can also mean the emotional core, the moral core of a being, of a society, of the world. So in that regard, heart could function both as a metaphor biologically, but maybe as a metaphor psycho-emotionally. And to say the world, I'm inclined to see that more or less as an analog or synonym for Earth. But of course, a world can be someone's personal world. It could be a social world. It could be a cultural world. So there are different scales for that word. But I would not be surprised if we are talking legitimately globally. In any case, I will try to follow along and catch what I can. This is Big Country. The song is Heart of the World, and it's included in this folder for No Place Like Home, provided by Wayne. And again, the original year release of No Place Like Home is 1991. Dude. Dude, that is an epic and fucking awesome tune. Instant favorite. Like, that instantly moves into my pantheon of big country tunes. I mean, it's got energy, it's got drive, it's got fire, it's also got a morality, and he is talking about, I think, the heart as both the source of emotion and specifically love, but also in terms of the world being alive or being cold, indeed blue or black and dead, and love being the thing which can bring it back, which can revive it. And he's making reference to like historical events and people, like love being what set Mandela free, and making reference to Lenin and so on. And it's like a call, and he's saying he believes in anyone who's willing to articulate love and to believe in it the way he does. So yeah, maybe there's a detail or two I'm missing, maybe I'm not seeing the full picture, but what I heard there I found very inspiring, and it's like, issuing a call to people who are human and who are willing to embrace love as a principle and as an emotion that can change the world, quite literally can change the world and people's lives. So yeah, I find that really inspiring. Again, he's singing with fire, and it's interesting. I mean, Stewart's vocals, I've heard a lot. Like, there's a lot of variety of delivery, but here it feels similar to some of the more passionate singing in the early days, and sort of the era that they're most known for. But there's a sound to his voice. Maybe it's just a maturity of voice. He's like a little bit older here, and there's something about the way it hits. It's like it's making this impassioned plea, and that comes across in his vocal delivery. And I love the big quality of the sonics, and these like big booming drums and guitar work that is, again, very energetic. There was that one like guitar solo type section where I wondered, is that an EBow? I didn't know if that's what it was, but it reminded me of like early big country, but again, like evolved. It didn't sound exactly the same as some of the EBow stuff early on. So instant favorite, absolutely love this one. Curious to hear what other people have to say. Once again, shout out to Wayne. I did want to also mention, I do video reactions over on my Patreon, and I try to rotate over there as well. And admittedly, my initial thought is I'm going to do video reactions to like a half dozen, maybe a dozen groups, but not every group I'm deep diving on YouTube in audio form, because it's just a little bit harder for me to do video reactions as regularly. But I have done a few from Big Country, and I feel like it's time for another one. So for anyone who's been following those, what's a Big Country music video that you'd like to see a reaction to that I haven't yet done? And again, I think I've only done like 2 or 3, so I feel like there's a lot that are still possible. But yeah, give me a shout in the comments if there is a video reaction you'd like to see. And again, if you're a full member over on Patreon, you can watch them right away. If you're only a free member, which is all good, again, I appreciate all support, but especially, of course, the full members. But the free members can see video reactions after an embargo period of 10 days. So either way, just let me know if you have a thought on that, and let me know what you think about this. And Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.